Good day, everyone. Ali is here from Sophie Financial Network. Today is May 23rd, 2023. Here is S&P 500 daily chart. Market had a downtick today. Pretty nice volume, 86 million for SPY, which is S&P 500 ETF. And we had a nice downtick today. We engulfed this candle, which is a bullish consolidation. And kind of like this bullish consolidation fails for the upside, at least for now. And we just expect this one. And as I said, next probably I should say next weekend, later like early June, that's going to be a downside move for the market, especially 26 to 29 of the May. That would be a downtick, but that's going to be the buying opportunity for the next leg up. Still, I'm looking for S&P 543 to 4,400, which is going to be the August top. I'm not sure if we're gonna get into this pink rectangular, the one that I show 40, 43, 88, 4,500. That's gonna be very, very interesting if we see there, but that's gonna be a crazy supply area there. So I believe market is gonna stall out over there. But right now, I'm just looking for kind of like a pullback correction to this area maximum. And this is going to be a buying opportunity. Any close above this pivotal point, it's going to pave its way for a pullback for another buying opportunity to here to this area. And that's going to be the critical area, I should say, which is going to be the August top, middle of this wide range bar. So if we just draw a line here just below this, so that's going to be the area that I'm looking for, which is a 43 to 4,300 to 4,350. So that's going to be the S&P 500 level, at least for now. We will see how it goes. That's going to be the top for 2023, I believe, which is going to be July, August timeframe. Maximum, it can stretch out to the September timeframe, but I'm not sure even more than that, because after September, October market, we should see more downside or kind of like negative news probably coming to the market. I wouldn't know what would be the catalyst, but it's going to be a fun time to see how market is going to react in that time. So right now, stochastic, we got a bear reversal just confirming, and also for the RSI and also IMI, this one is coming down. MACD is giving us a sell signal. So all in all, for the daily perspective, you're seeing kind of like the downtick, and this downtick can again stretch out to 41 to 450, which is going to be this level, and it's kind of like a support in this area. All right. So moving on to Nasdaq. Here is the Nasdaq daily chart. So we got a bear reversal. I just mentioned in my previous video that we can see a pullback coming to this area. So that would be kind of like a scary. And right now, it's better than S&P 500 because we are not getting close below this, but I believe we are getting close below this. And that's going to be kind of like interesting to see how Nasdaq is going to have like a pullback. Nasdaq is pretty close to my target for 2023, if you ask me. So we are just getting above this. We are getting to this supply area. I'm just looking for another dip for the last leg buying opportunity to here. So if I want to show you here, so if we see some kind of like a reaction to this level, getting back to here, which is kind of like a 12,000, low 13,000 to 12,800. And that's kind of forming the bottom information for the next leg up. Possibly we'll see some kind of scenario like this in August timeframe. And then after that, market just stall out to the downside dramatically. So this could be a buying opportunity, I should say, weeks, or at least 2-3 months buying opportunity to the August timeframe, to the July timeframe, which is going to be the top of the market. But this correction can happen anytime within first week of the June. All right. Moving on to US 30 or Dow Jones. Let me go there. The Dow Jones is kind of like a different story because we are in a corrective move for Dow Jones. It's been a while. This is a divergence that I'm talking about also. So this divergence is very important. While Nasdaq is leading, Dow Jones is lagging. However, this lagging is very, very bullish pattern. And if you ask me, Dow Jones can still go down another just a dip to here to 32,700 to 32,400, which is going to be this area. And then we can see another pullback to here, and then consolidates in this wild triangle. If we break out to the upside, that would be pretty spike up all the way to August, July, September, which is going to be a summer, I should say, summer top for Dow Jones. So that top could be 38,000 to 40,000, if you ask me. So that's going to be very, very interesting to see how Dow Jones is going to react. But I believe next downside could be a buying opportunity for the next leg up to the upside. So we'll see how it goes. Moving on to some individual names. As usual, we're starting with, let me go with yield, which is here. So bond yield is very, very interesting. It goes to this rectangular that we nailed it even before when it was here. So rectangular reacting perfectly. So it goes to this wide range bar, lots of shadows. We got a shooting star right now. This is in future market, and bond yield is coming down sharply. Interesting. So we'll see how it goes. But if this plays out tomorrow as well, we should see a TLT spiking up to the upside. We have upside move for the TLT. Right now, it's just showing us a bullish pattern. And I believe this is the area that I'm looking for bottoming for the TLT. We can see another bottoming formation here, but this is the one that I was looking for. Probably if we see another movement for the bond yield to the upside, TLT can go down to here to 98.99, which is going to be the bottoming formation in this gigantic pattern. But I believe TLT can just setting up here, we're forming the base to upside to 130 to 135 this year or middle of 2024. So this is kind of like a multi-months investment, or you can say trade. But I'm just looking for as like a 10% in my portfolio TLT. I'm gonna accumulate more if it goes down to here to just have like a better price average for the TLT. And I'm expecting this one is gonna skyrocket when we have like a pivot or pause in the Fed fund rate, and it's coming soon. Gold just shooting a hammer here. So gold nicely reacted to this level. We expect a bounce from this time frame in this area, but that bounce can be just the ABC pattern to the downside and 180.90. So I should say 1900 or high 1800. That could be a gold kind of bottom here. So we'll see how it goes with gold. Moving on to crude, we had uptick today, nicely going up to this supply area. So crude is forming pretty bullish, to be honest, but we need to see more development. If crude goes above 76, I should say crude can get back to 78 and 78.95, let's say $79. That's going to be a decisive moment for crude. So if we wanted to just mark it up in our chart, this is the area that I'm looking for as a very, very important area for crude. So if we can get above $79 in a daily basis, then we can see crude is getting back to the bullish momentum and can engulf this pivotal point, which is around $83, $84. And this one can go all the way up to $84 to $91. So we'll see how it goes. VIX had an uptick today. Pretty nice uptick today, but again goes back to this wide range bar, coming down sharply, like above 19, let's say, pretty close to the $20. There are lots of sellers there, so there's no doubt about it. DXY just had an uptick today. Right now, it's just forming a bullish consolidation. If DXY forms more bullish consolidation here, I can tell DXY can go to 104, 105 again to see how it goes. But this can go here. Let me just find it in our chart. Here, this is the area. Yeah, so it was already marked. So I just yeah. So 104.20, 104.25. That's going to be the level that I'm looking for DXY. At least for the short term, we can see that level. Moving on to some technology stocks, Apple just sharply coming down the whole entire session. Sellers took control of that one. Amazon, another downtick today. It was not bad compared to the other technology stocks, but Amazon just going down 2 cents. Right now it's at 114.99. So we'll see how it goes if Amazon pull back to this area, which is 107, and then getting back above this pivotal point, which is 120, then we can see Amazon at 130 to 137. So we'll see how it goes. Meta just coming down, another lower high. So Meta is rolling over to the downside. I believe Meta is going to fill out this gap. So 210 to 220, that's going to be the level for buyers to coming back again to Meta. Microsoft sharply coming down. I should say technology stocks, they are just giving us a sell signal today. Pretty sharp sell-off coming down. And we haven't seen this sharp sell-off before since the entire rally. So yeah, we had this. And then look what happened after that. So it was like getting into deeper correction. So right now, Microsoft is showing like we are getting above this pivotal point. This is the August top. We are getting back to the March top and this wide range bar. Lots of sellers are going to be there. So 310 to 318. So that's going to be the level. And Microsoft actually did very, very well just consolidating for the last surge to the upside, 322. But today, price action is kind of like showing the top information from Microsoft. Microsoft can go down all the way first to here, then second to here, and we will see if it gets back to here. That's going to be good buying opportunity again to see how it goes. Google, just a 2% down. Google, again, nailing up our first target. This is the area, this is the supply area that I'm looking for. This resistance, this is a breakout to the downside. Play out fantastically. If you ask me from a technical perspective, Google just coming down to the level and from the level that we were expecting. So this is a wide range bar, this is a breakout, this is a scene of crime, 124, 125, and Google just came down today. Netflix, 2% down, and it's kind of like a forming this bullish consolidation is failing to the downside, and if it fails, if it doesn't hold a 347, then it can go to 306, 313, and also 251 to 275. That's going to be the level for Netflix. So we'll see how it goes. Tesla coming down, shooting a star on the top. So this is the level that I'm looking for Tesla, 190, 200. I believe Tesla still can go to the lower low to this level, and we will see how it goes. Moving on to semiconductors. Semiconductors are coming down as a match, 131. They had a marvelous move to the upside. Now it's time for corrective move. So we can see semiconductor coming down to 126. SOX, the same pattern. It can go down to 421. TSM, sell-off gap down, coming down. TSM can fill out this gap. So we'll see 84 to 86. That's going to be the level for TSM, especially this wide range bar closed with gap to the upside. So there are lots of buyers coming back here because they were sellers before. AMD, pretty nice. AMD, just a nice reactive to this supply area. So this is a wide range bar, supply area, and AMD just getting to here and then coming down sharply. So this is the shooting star that I'm looking for a deeper corrective move to 101. That could be the level for AMD to see how it goes, but 101 and also 94 to 96, that's going to be the level. So we cut our AMD allocation in our portfolio. We just bought it here. The very, very interesting level, I should say. Lots of sellers actually just took an action here when we bought it here. And look what happened after that. So AMD went up 20% to the upside. We just booked our profit. And right now I'm looking for a corrective move. A deeper correction will be bought definitely. So if market gives us opportunity, we wouldn't say no. NVIDIA just 1.57% down. So I'm not going to pay attention until NVIDIA just close below 278, 280. It is very, very interesting to see if NVIDIA can fail this rally ultimately, because everyone is looking for a corrective. including me, corrective move to the downside, but it doesn't give us any opportunity. So it was going up. So we had a short position, stopped out. And right now I'm just looking for a corrective move to the downside for buyback. So we'll see how it goes, but lots of buyers are gonna take place here. I'm gonna take they're gonna take a place position here, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But any corrective move along with the other SMH or semiconductor index, we will be buyer. Texas Instrument, just a consolidation, nothing spectacular. Lam Research 2% down, gap down. So Lam Research can go back to this area. So 530, that's going to be the level. Moving on to the banking sector still they're not doing good. So today price action, to be honest, if you ask me, it's kind of like dramatic, because if banking sector take out XLF, take out this pivotal point, which is 31, or this island reversal 31.26, can go down all the way to 30 to $29.50. So we'll see how it goes. KBE, it was a positive, but again, shooting a star, technically getting back to this pivotal point, reacted, sellers just took control. We need more confirmation for the upside or downside. KRE, 1% up, 40 cents up, but again, goes back to this dynamic trend line and rejected nicely to the downside. So if we see more consolidation, it can break out to the upside, but we need to see more upside above 44 for KRE to see the shifting momentum to the upside. The way that I'm looking at banking sector, some good banks are doing well. However, JP Morgan was aggressive to the downside as well. So I'm gonna just take it as granted for a corrective move. But if it goes below this, that's gonna be ugly. It can go all the way down to here. Goldman Sachs, this one doesn't look good at all. Wells Fargo just had a very, very nice surge to the upside, getting back to this April pivot. Middle of this wide range bar, rejected down to the downside, so 41.21. Citigroup, this one as well. So it's kind of like showing a topping formation. This is a very, very nice lower high, lower high, lower high. And if we go below this, which ended up to this lower high, it can go up to here, go down to here. And also this one can go to 20, 24, $25 down the road. So we'll see how it goes. Moving on to the gold miners. Gold miners, they're just, well, they were positive at the beginning, but ended up negative. So it's kind of like right now, gold miners are not reacting very well to this demand area. So we'll see if it doesn't show us strength, then we can see if it consolidates here, we can see another deep dive to here, to this area, which is $29 to $30. Then we see a bottoming formation. Then we can say this is the bottom for the gold miners. I am pretty bullish in the precious metals. Not for now. Short term, probably they will come down, but down the road, especially later this year, early next year, we will see these prices are gonna be very, very interesting, and everyone just we should wished on that time. Everyone will be wished on that time that we should buy out this one here when price is here. So we'll see how it goes. GDXJ, this one shows pretty nicely better reaction to this demand area. Still, it can go down to this area to fill out this gap. AEM, Agnico Eagle, this one is still easy in wide range bar, but this can go down to here and even to this area. NEM, which is a Newmont, this one doesn't look good, to be honest. It can go down to 39 to 41, and I'm gonna place more if it goes down here. Franco-Nevada, 1.18% up. This is forming kind of like, if you ask me, if you see a bounce to this area, because this is the QM pattern, we are getting below this pivot, which is not good. So if you see a bounce to here to 158, 156, and then rolling over, that's going to be head and shoulder. And this is going to be a QM pattern because we are getting below this. So this can go, ended up ugly to here, to this area. So we'll see how it goes. But as I said, this pattern doesn't look good. Gold, which is bearish, gold mine, this one reacted to this demand area so far, but it can go lower as well. Moving on to energy stocks XLP, which is oil and gas exploration ETF. This one is coming down just because reacted to this dynamic trend line. Overall positive today. OIH, which is 78 cents positive today. So this one reacted to this dynamic trend line as well. Exxon, pretty nice bullish action today, early session, but goes off to the lower 106. So again, this one get back to this supply area. So if you just look at this candle here, this is pretty nice reactive move to this supply area, and just touched here 108.29, coming back down. So we need to see more consolidation, otherwise it can go lower. Still, these levels are going to be in my place. Chevron, 2.89%. This one better compared to the other one. Oxy, actually, this one just getting back live again. So we need more consolidation. If we see a consolidation, this can get up to here. I believe we can see if Oxy get close above 61, we can see this one is getting back here to, let me just put it here in my chart, 62.88. So we'll see for the Oxy. REIG just had a nice move to the upside, but coming down. So the reason was you're just getting above this flag, and it's kind of like a breakout candle, but there is a dynamic trend line, as you see here, and also price action wise, we're getting back to this area, which is kind of like a 61.8 Fibonacci level if you just put here and here as well. So lots of technical reason for pullback. Right now we got shooting a star. If we get below this, that's going to be ugly going down here. But if it consolidates here, so it can just move to the upside to $7 per share. So we'll see how it goes. I believe I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and see you on the chart. Have a good one. Bye-bye.